Welcome back, everybody, or welcome if you are new. Today we're in the Gen 4 cars here at Indy. Haven't ran the Brickyard in a while, the actual oval here at Indy. I got down to like a 52.3 or 52.2 in practice, so we'll see if I can hit that again. But we're car number 7 here out of like 28 in this field. It's probably a lower strength field, but I think there's only 2 splits. I think there was about 55, 56 people that registered, so we'll see how it goes. I missed Gen 4 last week. I didn't get time to run it, so I definitely wanted to run it this week at Indy just because they're running the actual oval, and I haven't ran this in forever. It's nice to actually get back on the oval side of this thing instead of running the road course. I don't like the road course nearly as much, but we'll see how we can do. In practice, in a lap, I hit 200 miles an hour down the front stretch, which is crazy going that fast by yourself. Oh, we're sideways. Definitely very easy to lose it by yourself here. Trying to get a good run on the exit there. Wasn't the best, but I think we could still salvage a good lap out of it. Second lap might be better, who knows. You can't really get too much of a run in at this track for your lap. Trying to be a little bit on throttle, try to get the car to rotate. Main thing off of 2 and 4, you want to be able to get back to throttle early so you can get as long of a straightaway as possible. Get as much speed as you can. So I'm going to be trying to focus as much as we can in the short corners. Definitely don't want to get on throttle too early. We got the apron there. Definitely don't want to do that. So this first lap probably isn't going to be the better one. We'll see if the second lap can be a little bit better. It might be like a 52.5 or 6 or something like that. I don't think it's going to be awful. We'll see here. 52.8. 8. Oh, wow. That was quite far off from what I was thinking. Maybe the track's a little hotter as well than my practice was. That's probably part of it. Real bad entry into turn 2 here. Got on throttle pretty decent, though. I know we can run quicker, though. 52.3 is pole so far, but number 4 car. We just have to not get down under that white line. Much better turn 3 there. I didn't have as good of a 1 and 2, but it was still an overall better lap, I think, on this second time around. So I think we could be top 5 right now. Definitely think we'll be in the 0.5 or better. Hopefully, at least. Hopefully we didn't suck too much. A 6. Ooh, that wasn't great. And then I tapped the brake and it turned me right. But push a 6th so far. It's a long race, 7th now. Eric just beat us out, or somebody did. I'm not sure. But so far we are 7th out of 28. At least we'll start somewhat towards the front, which would be really nice. We are car 7. A decent amount of people have qualified. Hopefully we don't fall too far back. They just ran a 52.0. That is flying. So we'll see how we can do here in the race. 50 laps, long ways to go. We'll have to do a pit stop anyway. So we did pretty well last season in these, and we'll see how we can do in this one. All right, we are on 1 to green coming down the back stretch right now. I'm just trying to save some fuel because we were pretty close on fuel to make it halfway. I think we'll be able to make it halfway just fine, but I'm trying to just make it to where we could go a little further if needed. I imagine we'll have some cautions anyways, and we'll be able to save more fuel then. But 50 laps, long time here. Hopefully we don't get too many cautions so we can actually get this race done kind of quick. That'd be nice, because these pace laps are going to take forever. It's 52 seconds, 53 seconds about a lap anyways, going full speed. Imagine these pace laps. It's going to be like Daytona or Talladega at 2 minutes or something. But pit road entry, 60 miles an hour, going flying off of turn 4 down there. I didn't practice that at all, so that will be quite interesting to see how we can do pitting if we get a green flag stop. I don't know if we will, so that will be interesting. But we're coming up to the green now. Hopefully everybody takes it a little easy. We got a long way to go here. Try not to go too crazy here in the start. Can't see anything. Okay, we're good. Got a pretty good start too. We're already getting past 10th. Car's a little like wobbly down the straightaway. Don't hit the brakes too hard there. I was trying to brake a little bit to let the 15 in, but I got the brake bias all the way down to 60 like we normally do for the bigger tracks. Got 16:1 steering ratio, 60% on the brake bias. Might adjust the brake bias a little bit, but who knows, maybe not. Probably keep it at the 60, but on fresh tires it's a little touchy. Back off a little early so we don't run anybody over right away. But we're already up to 10th, which is nice. Good turn 3. It's all about the exits here in every corner. Get the car a little loose and be able to get back on throttle. That was a little too loose. I had to let off a little bit. You can see the 15 start pulling away a little bit on us. But that's okay. Try to take it easy on the right front and not get too tight over time. First place is so far out ahead right now. He honestly might be burning up his tires, or he had a massive jump to start with, I'm not sure. And everybody else was just side by side, so he was able to pull away some in the first couple corners. That's a potential. But we're car 7. I'm hoping to try to get a top 5 out of this thing, because last season in Gen 4, it was all about that long run kind of speed and pitting at the right time, gaining spots. We'll see if we can do the same thing here today. But India is a very tricky track. Getting really loose there, but rather be a little loose than too tight, because you won't be able to get a good run at all down the straightaway if you're too tight.
52.78.
But you're going over like 200 miles an hour just about on these straightaways, or really close to 200. Getting all the way down, I forgot to turn some there. Getting all the way down into like the 150s. So it's a big jump in like speed on what you're doing in the straightaway to the corner. I missed my corner there in turn 2 quite big, and you could see it really hurt us. Try to get some back here in 3. That was pretty good. Try to turn in a little bit on throttle, because it helps get the car rotated some. That was a better 3 and 4 than we've had so far. Pulled away a little bit from the guys behind us, pulled to the guy in front of us, the 10th. So if we can continue to do that, that'd be great.
52.963.
Trying to use the throttle to set on the right rear. Yeah, first place is so far out ahead right now. It's crazy. It's a good turn, too. It felt really good, at least. It felt like the car was yawed out a little bit and getting some good speed down the straightaway. Don't want to get too strung out here. I want to be able to stay with the pack, because the draft is going to mean a decent bit, I feel like, but you can still go about 200 by yourself. I don't know exactly what we can get up to in the draft, but I don't think it's like monumentally different. Oh, a little too low there. Slid up to the wall there. He got very loose in front of us, so he's going to lose a 10th or so to the guys in front of him. But I wasn't too fast off of turn 4 anyways, so he kind of stayed right 0.4 ahead of us. But main thing, trying to save our tires. I think first place is killing his tires out there, but I could be wrong. Probably why he's car number 1. He knows what the hell he's doing. He's very, very fast up there. And we get a caution. Don't like to see that. We were just getting into a groove too, so.
I mean, that's one of the thousand people.
Only on lap 5. I doubt anybody's going to come take a set of tires. You only have 2 sets anyways, so we're going to start saving our fuel, and I'll bring you guys back for the green flag. All right, coming down the back stretch. We got up to 8th. 2 guys in front of us pitted. I think it was the number 18 and number 5, I want to say. So we'll see how that works out for them in the long run. Because if we pit like normal for our like either green flag stop or the one that we need for fuel, regardless, they're going to be out of set of tires anyways after that. So very bold strategy. We'll see how it plays out for them. Saved a lot of fuel under caution here. I was turning off the car and everything, but you can see the pace laps are nearly 2 minutes. Like I was saying, it's ridiculous how long the pace laps are here. But you're able to save a lot of fuel. I've used maybe 1 lap under these 3 laps or so of fuel there. But starting on the outside, not necessarily where we want to be for the corners, but hopefully we can get a good enough start like last time and we can get clear up or down. That would be really nice. Don't think you necessarily need to be in first gear for the restarts, and plus your tires are a little bit worn now. We can actually see the leader, which is nice. A little bit of tire spin there, not too bad though. We're straight on the outside of the 15 now. So we had a pretty good start, but we're not able to... Oh, he went real easy into that corner. Okay, thank you. I wasn't expecting to take it that easy. I was gonna try to take it a little easy into the corner and try to drop behind the 15, but he kind of did that for us. So we're up to 7th. I'll take that, our car number. If we could finish top 7, that'd be great. Goal is at least the top 5, though. I'm hoping for. We lost some ground to those guys in front of us, but that's all right. I'm trying to think for the long run if we do end up having to do green flag pit stops, when I want to pit. I think you can make it about 27, 26-ish laps. I'm wondering if pitting on 24 coming into 25. Oh, he had a massive run there. 24 coming into 25, maybe. So we maybe undercut some people. Back off a little bit, give it to him. Oh, he brakes really weird timing there. I was going to drop him behind him, but I didn't want to run into the back of him with the way he broke. Okay, and we get another caution. Never mind. But we're going to save some more fuel, I guess, and see how far we can go on it. And then my plan's out the window for trying to pit at a certain time to get new tires and be different than other guys. But we keep getting cautions. Everybody's going to probably pit under one of these cautions. All right, coming around to the green flag again. We have nearly 18 laps of fuel left when normally we'd only be able to make it about like 25, 26. I can stretch it to over 30 or about 30 right now, which is nice. So really, if another caution comes out and it's like lap 20, 22 or something, you might be able to pit and make it to the end if you keep getting those cautions. But if you don't get those cautions, you might have to pit right there before the end again, which would suck. Now we still have 2 more corners here. But I feel like I want to go a little long just so we have fuel for the green-white checker just in case that happens, because I feel like it could possibly happen here, it seems like, with these multiple cautions. So maybe we just want to ride it out for a caution, and if not, run it dry and then pit, something like that, because you might get lucky with a caution. But this track's so big, you don't really have to worry about going a lap down, I feel like, under green. Had a pretty good start there. The 15's dead even with us. He's pulling ahead slightly. I don't know if he's going to back off early this time again or not. No, he went a little harder this time into it. Try not to get too loose here. We're going to still be too wide here in turn 2. Try to just get a good enough run to where I could drop behind the 15. It looks like we'll be able to. Perfect. That's what I wanted to do earlier, but the 15 went a lot easier into turn 1 the last restart. I'm gonna back off a little early because I don't want to run in the back of him. Not 100% sure what people's braking zones are and stuff. Mine might be a little deeper than some. Who knows? And you don't want to be too close and have to stab the brake, because that happened to us a little earlier and we about lost it, I think. I think that was the first lap where the tires were pretty cold still, and so were the brakes. That might have been part of it. But still trying to save our tires. Guy behind me sent it in there. Jeez. I didn't stay trail braking for long enough. I feel like I had to get on the throttle to loosen it. I just want to have a nice angle in the car and not have to stab the gas to get it that angle. Use the brake a little bit, getting in the corner, get it to set, and then you get back on throttle slowly and don't over-rotate it. Feel like we have a good rhythm here right now, which I'm happy with. So far, it seems like all the wrecks have been somewhere towards the back, at least behind us. I don't know how far back, to be fair. Oh, sideways. Got on throttle a little hard there in turn 4, or I was turning a little bit too much while getting on throttle. 9 cars back behind us, which I think he was earlier on that first run when we got a few laps in. Sent it in a little too deep. He had a 52.266. That's crazy. That would have gotten pole, I think, for qualifying. Oh, too high there in turn 2. Not what we like to see, because we need to be able to get that low side in turn 2 and turn 4 to get that good runoff. Because what do we run? A 52.9. Yeah, we're quite off pace from the leader. He is absolutely flying. It is crazy. He's getting massive runs off these corners, or generating so much speed through the corner still. I think all the cautions are really benefiting him, saving his tires. I feel like he's going hard as hell. Ooh. I tried straightening out the wheel and getting on throttle. It was still too loose. That was crazy. We had a good angle in the car. I just got on throttle a little too hard.
52.867.
Trying to use some of the markers going into the corners to get on the brakes and everything. That's the one good thing about Indy. You have so many markers. You can pick and choose where you would like your braking to be at. I usually use the last flag on the side. Going into 3, there's a green or yellow light. I go right at, oh, that's in turn 1. I go right at that last flag going into turn 3. And then going into 1 on fresher tires, I go in between the light and the last flag. But when we get worn out tires like this, I go at the flag usually and start braking a little bit. Ooh, it's loose. That's one thing with this car. It has so much horsepower, you're gonna spin it out if you try to be too aggressive. But that's the fun in it. I absolutely love this series. Need to brake a little harder there to get down. I feel like I had to put too much wheel into it. But the thing is, going between 3 and 4 and 1 and 2, like the short shoot, there's no indicators on when you should start turning or braking and stuff like that. So that's all off of feel in the way. Whatever you feel like is good for you. That just takes some practice and what you like. Because I feel like I'm better going into 1 and 3 than I am in 2 and 4. Because I have a marker at least. And you really need to be good at 2 and 4 to get that good launch off the corners. Got the 9 and the 18. The 18's one of the 2 that pitted under the very first caution. He's working his way back up. I really don't know why him and the 5 pitted earlier like that. It's only like 4 lap fresher tires. I don't think it's that big of a difference. Like the leader is still running times off of this restart faster than qualifying times. 15 got very close to that wall up there, and 9 car I feel like had a little bit better overrun than us, but not going to be able to get inside of us there. It is nice those flags are a little bit color coordinated. The last one's always yellow. So like I didn't know what flag I was on there, but I saw it was yellow, so I knew I was on the last one at least. I may not need to brake as much in like 2 and 4 as I do, because I think I need to just roll it a little bit more maybe. Or just be like really, really low in the throttle. He did a 52.9. Basically a 53 flat. We were 2/10 off of him, which honestly is not that bad. His times might be slowing down now. We're catching these 2 in front of us a little bit. That was a really good turn too. I didn't get on the brake as much. I think I barely tapped it. Rolled a lot more of it. Getting close to the time where you can pit for fuel and tires and be good to the end. How much fuel do we have left? We still have 11 laps right now. But tires are going to mean a decent bit, I feel like. Not a ton, but I feel like it'll be enough. So I feel like I want to pit on like 25 going into 26 or something like that. But I feel like so many people are going to do that. But at this point, with all the fuel we've saved and stuff, that might not happen. Oh, I have messed up turn 1 really bad there. Just don't hit the wall. Okay, we're good. Luckily, the guy behind me didn't get a good enough run to get on our inside. You might have a good enough run down this back stretch, but we have a draft in front of us too, so maybe not. I really messed up turn 1, got too low too early. He's trying to make his nose in there. I left the room just in case he dive bombed and didn't have a good corner because of it. Tight battle back here for 8th and 9th. That messed me up a lot though in turn 3. Because I didn't know how hard he was going to dive bomb into that. They both backed off pretty early there in front of us. So they're still side by side. 13's probably going to get behind the 15. Maybe not. 15 wasn't able to get a very good run there. He didn't have a very good turn, too. I don't think either of them did, really. Oh, is he outside the way to go? I don't even know. I feel like the bottom's better. I'm going to back off because I don't want to do anything dumb here. 15 backed off early, though, so that messed me up. I don't know why the 15 backed off earlier. Ooh, we're loose. Had to really let off there. Okay, 2 guys are going to get by us there. That is fine. Completely fine. Back off a little bit so we're not right on them into the corner. Being on that outside, I was trying to use the throttle to get it to go, but just was not working. Oh, the 18's falling back now. He was pushing really hard to try to pass some people, it looks like, and now his tires are hurting because of it. We'll lap around 23. Getting at the time pretty much for the pitting. You'll probably see some people start pitting any lap now. But with how hard some of these guys are racing up here right in front of us, we might get a caution, who knows. It might be us with how hard some of these guys are breaking into turn 4 right there. Jeez. Was not expecting that by any means. All right, I have not practiced a green flag stop at all either, so this is going to be terrifying if we have to do that. 12 got in the wall a little. Had a decent turn 1, a little loose off of turn 1. Had a bad entry in turn 2 because I didn't want to just get right back up the track and try to turn down immediately. That would have really gotten us loose. The 5 cars behind us, the 5 and 18 are the 2 that pitted under the first caution. So they're working their way back up, but they lost so much track position that it was definitely not worth it for them. Those 2 probably will be the last ones to pit, I would imagine, for tires. He going into the pit lane? Yes, he is. That's what I was saying. 24 going into 25, some people might pit. 25 going into 26, people might pit.
54.069.
So you got to be careful on pit entry. Definitely got to get slowed down enough. I got very loose there. I got too much on throttle. I think I want to pit this time. Unless this guy gets on our inside right here, that would be unfortunate. Just got to be strategic with it, not be stupid. I could tell him I'm going to pit so we don't get ran over or anything, but where pit lane is, I don't think it's that big of an issue. Just go off low.
Clear up top.
Oh, I'm stupid. Yep, I'm dumb. And that's probably going to be a penalty, too, for unsafe pit entry. Brakes, not very good on these old tires. Probably going to have some damage from that. That's unfortunate. I really tried getting in there hard, but that comes up quick. Definitely practice that a little bit if you need to, because I definitely should have.
Turn in. Focus too tight to the wall.
Try not to overshoot our pit. How much damage did we get from that? A minute? Oh my god, that's a lot. These cars are made of paper. Jesus. Don't want to get that fixed right now, but I'm gonna go out like normal. Hopefully that doesn't really hurt us. The car felt like it was driving straight still, so I'm hoping it is. But that definitely is going to hurt us, I feel like, in the long run.
One more set of tires.
Yeah, we have 1 set left. Probably should have tried waiting for the caution, but I have to try to do something to jump the people I was racing against. You can be a little aggressive on pit exit. I'm shocked I didn't get a black flag for unsafe pit entry. Second and third going by us, or at least second is. Third is going to go by us as well.
Clear.
Try not to do anything too stupid here, but they are going to do something stupid. Like, you just saw me come out of the pit road. Do you want me to run you over that quick? Because I can. He's going into the pits now. I'm hoping more people screw up like I did. I did not start braking early enough at all. That was all on me. But car still drives fine. It might have some aero damage, honestly. And that might be it, because it seems like the steering's fine. We got lucky with that. But I'm hoping that we didn't screw up the car too much. I'm hoping that we can get in front of some guys that we were racing against. I should have stayed in the draft more. Dang it. Oh yeah, we definitely have some aero damage. Okay, we might have some engine damage, actually. We're losing time to him down the straightaway, which is nuts. Try not to run him over in this corner. He might be going to the pits, though. I'm not sure. No, he's going high.
Pitting right here, pitting right here.
We might have some engine damage, honestly. Like, we are slow down the straightaway. That sucks. That really hurts. Oh, he got in the wall a little bit. Tires are definitely good through the corners, and we're fast there, but we definitely have some engine damage. Damn it. I really screwed that one up. But haven't done a green flag stop in a long time now because since we ran it last season. And we were pretty good at the green flag stops last season, but this one was just such a straight run straight into the pit lane. Like, I locked up the brakes a little bit and just nosed it into the wall. I think I like left fronted it into the wall more. Oh, that's the wall. Speaking of the wall, just being an idiot and hitting it now. The leader's going into pit road, so we'll be back on the lead lap at least if somebody wrecks. So that's nice. We won't have to get a wave around. So that's the one positive right there.
53.352. The leader is coming up on you. They're not that far.
Definitely still very loose. We were racing with the 15 car. So you can see the time we've gained on him, but also he's going to gain it right back on us because his car is not going to be damaged. And we were just behind the 9 car. I think he pitted the lap before us, and you can see he's 3 seconds ahead of us. But I have some damage. So we're definitely a little off pace for what we should be. So I'm just trying to manage it, not wreck the car more. We did get in the wall once. I think I got a 2x from the wall hit earlier going into the pits. Oh yeah, what were our tires? 83, 85. Oh, I was pretty even on them. I was driving it pretty decent, I feel like then. That's a good sign. Very, very good sign for us. But I'm driving this thing extra easy now since we have some damage. I think this 12 car up here is still, oh, not the 12, the 11. He's a lap down. He might still be out there on old tires, hoping for a caution or something. But there's more people a lap down now, so I don't think it's really going to work out for him. We're in, what, 19th right now? But there's still people that need to pit. Yeah, the 15 is 1.3 back from us. I think he's catching us. At least down the straightaways, he will be. Need to get into the draft is the thing, because that will help us out a little bit. We're over a second back. I don't think that's going to help us too much down the straightaway. Because we're decent in the corners. It's just the straightaway speed that we're messed up in, it seems like. I'm just hoping. I don't know if I'm hoping for it to go green, honestly, at this point. Leader did at 54, so we're like a second faster than the leader right now because they're still out on old tires. Up to 16th now, so the pit cycle is slowly working its way around. 15's starting to catch us now, which I expect. That guy just came out of pit road is pulling away, which I expect as well. That 9 car is at 3.6 ahead now. Oh, I'm messing up, getting below that white. We'll have this guy's draft down the straightaway at least. P9 ran the fastest lap. Yeah, actually might be the guy that was the leader earlier. Yeah, even this lapped car is pulling us down the straightaway while we're in his draft a little bit. But it's all the cornering for me that's catching me up to him. Because he even has like a bad corner exit and will still start pulling us down the straightaway. Okay, guy in front of him. The 15 honestly might get to our inside. He actually will. Try to get behind him here.
Clear low. The car behind is closing on you. The gap is 2.2.
Got the 6 car is the next one in line for us. 2 seconds back. He'll probably catch us quick. We're going to definitely finish worse than we were running, which is unfortunate because of my damage. But I could not sit there and fix it under green. That would have been detrimental. If we can get a caution, I can get all that fixed, honestly. Because these caution laps are so long. So I'm low-key hoping for a caution. Because then everybody will probably come in, take their last set of tires, except for the guys that are pitting literally right now. And I can get everything fixed, which would be perfect. Still probably be a little slow, unfortunately. Because once you have some engine damage, you're never going to get it back 100%. But I'm happy with how we ran. I just messed up the green flag stop. I think the pit call was the right thing to do right when we did, because I'm wondering if that 9 car will make it or not. It'll be close. We're at 19 laps of fuel left. We should make it on fuel just fine. The 8 and the 26. I think the 8 was in front of us way before, like, the pit cycle. This 5 car just pitted. He'll catch back up to us, though. He's on much fresher tires, and I have some damage. So he'll catch us no problem. But that 8 and 26 were still on pit road, and we'll be a decent bit ahead of them. 6 car is definitely going to catch us as well. I'd be shocked if we get into the top 10 at the end of this race, to be honest, with the way our damage is on the straightaways. You know what? I think I know why I messed up the green flag stop. I'm not racing against Gavin, so I don't have anybody to outpit. I was trying to outpit the guys in front of me, obviously, but Gavin's not running this with us this season, unfortunately, because we're not running like the first time slot of it anymore. And we just can't find time to run it together. I don't even know if he's running it this season. I still wanted to run it. I missed last week, obviously, which was unfortunate. I think it was Michigan, like the newer Michigan, which would have been a lot of fun. But I was just like lazy last week with it, I think. 5 cars going flying by us on fresh tires now, which is fine. We were 12th, now we're 13th. Actually, we're going to be like close to a top 10 maybe right now, because there was like 2 or 3 guys on pit road there. So it'll be interesting to see where we're at now. That 5 car is flying though. That guy's going into the pits. That's a lap down car though. Yeah, 6 cars catching us quite quick right now. Looking for more people on the lead lap in pit road. I think everybody might have cycled through. Yeah, we're just so hurting in the aero, which I think it's hurting our cornering now, because I've probably killed the tires trying to get through the corners with the aero damage. So I think I've hurt the tires a lot this run. We are 12th right now, which is not too bad. 6 cars are going to definitely get by us very quick here. 23 is like 7 seconds back. Is he going to dive bomb us? Probably. Yes, he is. Just let him go so we don't get wrecked more. Try to get as much draft as we can here. Trying to get down to the bottom to be able to get the car to rotate. Sometimes we can over-rotate it. Sometimes we can't get it to rotate at all. Get some draft, though. Oh, yeah, the 18's catching us quick, too. He did just pit a couple laps ago, so he'll probably get in front of us. We might salvage a top 15 out of this day, honestly. If we do get a caution, I don't know if that'd be a good or bad thing for us, honestly, just because of the damage on the straights. We might just be slow in the pack, which would suck. But I could get everything fixed, and I'd be in the back anyways. So, I'm not sure what would happen if we get a caution. We'll see. We might get one. We pulled away from the 23 a little bit there, that corner set.
The leader did a 54.7.
Leader did a 54.7. There's somebody still out on tires? Like old tires? Oh, the 16 car. Yeah, he's still out there. So that would be a spot for us. We might be able to get 13th in if this stays green. because we'll go past the 16 car for sure. The 18 is going to probably get by us, and I don't think 26 is catching us right now. He's losing time to us, so he might have junked his car going into the pits as well. I just need to get my car set in the corner right.
The car behind is closing on you. The gap
Yeah, I know.
1.3.
He is flying right now.
The gap is 1.1.
We are slow, I understand. You don't have to announce to me and everybody that we're losing time to the guy behind us and losing time to the guy in front of us. I understand this.
Pitting it.
11 car pitting in, not sure where he's at. Don't think he's in front of us. I think that was a lap down car earlier we went by.
Car 1 has taken the lead.
Car 1 is taking the lead. Wow, he is flying. I think the 16, oh yeah, 16's already back in 5th. Damn. Oh, he's on pit road right now. Okay, so that's the one spot that we would get.
4.6.
And then we'll lose it back here to the 18 soon. Car behind us is pitting in. Yeah, I don't think the 18 pitted. That was the guy on pit road. 21's coming out of pit road. He's laps down. I don't know if he's damaged. Ooh. About did the same thing the 6 did there. 6 car got loose. Big time right there. Trying to get off turn 2. Nearly brought out the caution himself. Honestly, we're so late in this. I hope there's no caution at this point.
The car behind is closing on you.
Yeah, you just told me a lap ago. I know this. I know we're slow. I wish I could talk back to them. That'd be nice. Or at least just give a response. I don't care if they respond to me or anything. Just let me respond to this spotter. That'd be fun. Let's have a battle with them. 26 is catching us now. Okay, he's only 5 seconds back. The 17 is 7.5. Because I cannot get my car set in turn 1 anymore. Because that's the one where we have a little bit more speed in. I feel like 2 and 4 is not that bad for us. Oh, and we get the caution. Okay, there we go. So, don't know how this is going to go at the end. This could be a good or a bad thing for us. I'm really not sure. But I'm going to go get our new set of tires. I think everybody's going to come get their set of tires. And I'm going to get all my damage fixed. So, we will see how this plays out at the end. Alright, we're catching up to the field here. I got all my damage fixed. I think we were pretty much good on engine because I checked and we were like barely down any. Like we were just barely at 2,000 it seemed like. So I think we were fine there. Oh geez, oh geez. Why are you moving? I don't like when people do that. Just stand in the line.
Looks like you'll be lining up behind 17.
I was gonna go low on all of them and then the guy on the bottom started moving low. So that messed me all up. I thought we were gonna wreck under pacing. I was just trying to catch up to the field. But there was only 19 guys on the lead lap, so really it didn't hurt us too bad. We have enough laps to gain some spots here, so hopefully we can. There's like 3 or 4 guys way up front on old tires, so there might be some tires spin up there. Some guys get ran over, so we got to watch out for a quick wreck too. This guy in front of me has a lot of damage though. Imagine they are going? Maybe not. They're really waiting on it, aren't they?
Green flag.
Probably because of the old tires, they wanted to try to get as good of a jump as they could. Going really randomly.
1 minute 14.064.
But hopefully we don't get wrecked back here by a lap car or something.
1 minute 57.
This 11 car wants to go somewhere, but he's laps down. Like, I think he's 1 or 2 laps down at this point. So there's no reason for him to push it.
Sorry, I didn't mean to like you there.
We got to run on this outside. The 17's a little slow for sure. I don't know where this 11 car thinks he's going because he's laps down. Our tires weren't that bad though when we pitted, honestly. Oh. That's up in the wall. They're straight. They're still straight. Oh, they're coming down. We gained some spots though. We're right behind the 15 now.
Oh, yeah.
Nice. That's beautiful. And I think that actually put the 11 car back on the lead lap, so he was waiting for that. But damn, we actually gained some decent spots there. Where are we at the line? I want to see, because there was a couple people up in the wall there. And we are in 14th, so we got all our damage fixed pretty much back to where we just were before that last caution. So that helped us out a ton. We're going to have a very short run here at the end. All right, coming around the green, we're going to have like 3 laps left here. We'll see if we end up having a green, white checker. We might, honestly, because there's a couple guys up front that are still on old tires. We'll see how that plays out for them. I think the guy in first right now, the 5, the 18, I think they're both on old tires. Well, older, I would say. Not like super old. I think they're on like 5 to 10 lap old tires compared to the other guys around them. But if the one car doesn't win it, it's a sad day for him because he was really fast all race until like the caution started flying. So we'll see how this goes. Hopefully we can try to sneak into the top 10 here at the very end. I know the 17 that's going to be to our inside and 15th has some rear damage there. I don't know how much that's affecting him, but we were getting a good run on him down the back stretch anyways.
Did a really good job, man.
But we'll see how this goes at the end of this race. Pace car is going in.
Boss man, you know what time it is.
The leaders are waiting. Everybody's wanting to go, but not going yet. Now they're going.
Green flag.
Good start for us. Able to get inside or on the outside of the 15, which I'm actually okay with the outside here in the first couple corners. I've realized because we're going slower, and I can kind of pinch the guy down and get a good run off. So I do kind of like the outside there, all the restarts. Oddly enough. But I think our car, for the most part, is all right, it seems like. Now that we got the arrow fixed. Oh, they're wrecking. They going. That might be a green, white checkered, but they might be low enough. There might not be a caution. So keep on digging. I think we're up to 11th, and that's the caution. Okay, so we are going to have a green, white checkered here at the end. We'll see if people have enough fuel to make it to the end, because I definitely do have saved enough. And the auto fuel, I put on like 2.5 laps for the end.
Looked like they held the brakes while they were in the inside.
But yeah, that was a mess for sure. Now we're gonna be on the inside for this last restart of the race. All right, last chance at this race. Will we finish it Indy style? Will we finish it under green? Who knows? We just gotta make it one lap to see. I think the 6 car might be on the slightly older tires with the 5 and 18, but the 5 and 18 has really paid off for them. They're still first, third. With all these cautions, it saved them, I feel like. So we'll see if either of them will win it or if the 2 or the 1 will, because the 2 and 1 have definitely been fast all day. And like I was saying earlier, I like being on the outside for the restarts because you can kind of pinch the guy on the bottom. You're not going super fast yet, so you can make that outside work and get a good run. But now we're on the inside, and we'll see how this goes. I haven't been on the inside since like the very beginning restart, like the first restart of the race. Not the very initial one, but the first one. But we'll see how this goes. Can't see anything on this bottom lane, which sucks. I'm gonna try to stay out this far so I can see the Mountain Dew car a little bit. They stacked up a little bit. The 15 had a good jump out there. Car behind me had a pretty good... Oh, that's a 26, actually. My bad. I've been around the 15 all day. I thought he was on our outside. If I can sneak into the top 10, that'd be awesome for how we recovered then. Oh, I messed up that corner. We're fine, though. Get up in line. Got the 3 car behind us, which he was the one up in the wall earlier. Up in 3 and 4, I remember seeing. Oh, I didn't brake him enough, but we don't need to save tires at all. Just absolutely send it. Looks like we'll get around to the white flag. Oh, maybe not. 6 car. 6 car went up over us. Nowhere for us to go there. And we get the white flag. Oh, we get the caution, actually. Wow. So it's going to finish Indy style. And it's all because I think the 6 car lost it there. And I tried to go low. I thought he was going to stay on the wall, but he came off the wall, went right over us. Nothing we could do about that. But we got more damage. That's okay. But we finished 13th. I'll take that after the day that we had. That was crazy. I thought for sure that it was going to stay white there and then keep on going. But remember when I said earlier the 11 car got back on the lead lap? It was actually the 8 car, and he's behind us in 14. So good recovery by him. But unfortunate ending for us. I thought we were going to get a top 10 there with the 6 car getting in the wall. But he pulled off, and it just came straight down in front of us, unfortunately. The 2 car ended up winning it. 1 car got second. 5 car ended up getting third, staying out on his tires. The 18 got 5th, staying out on his tires. The 16 stayed out really long earlier, and he got up to 6th. So good on them. Good strategy by them working out. It worked out in their favor. Just a lot of cautions there at the end. But I'll take 13th after that. We might lose a little bit of iRacing, but it is what it is. We were car 7. We might gain or lose the barely, like, amount, like, less than 5 probably. Either way, I feel like, if we do gain or lose. But it is what it is. We had a good day. Screwed up the pit stop. That's on me. Completely messed up. Locked up the brakes and nailed the wall. I need to go back and see that because that was just dumb on my part. And then that last part right there was nothing we could do about it, unfortunately. But luckily, we were able to coast it around here for the checkered flag, and we'll get 13th. So I will take it. We're going to finish it Indy style at Indy. It's only fitting. But we'll get 13th out of it. I'll take it. After messing up on pit road, I'm happy we finished 13th at least. I think we would have finished about 13th if it would have stayed green earlier. So it kind of fits well. I'm trying to stop up here and hoping nobody runs into us. All right, I think we're good. The 9 car. Yeah, he's going on by. Cool. All right, so that's checkered flag. Oh, we actually got 12. I'll take that. Maybe somebody had a black flag. We got 12. I'll take that. It's even better. And I don't think I showed you guys the new paint scheme for the ARCA car for us. I do like it a lot. It was one of the first ones I made in the week 13 and stuff. But I got the Mountain Dew on the car. Got the nice lightning bolt on the side. I think this is all just dust from the track and stuff. But I love this lightning bolt back here. It looks so good on both sides. Because I wanted something to fit in that area, and I didn't know what to put. And then I found a lightning bolt, and I'm like, oh, that looks pretty cool. I like it. But just nice, simple white car. Like the blue number to fit with the lightning bolt and stuff. Kind of bring it all together. A lot of damage on the front of our car from that last impact. Because we had nowhere to go there. Let's go back and see what happened. He goes straight up over us here. Just nowhere for us to go. I tried going low, but he got in the wall. It looks like he was sideways up here, tried to correct it, nailed the wall, bounced straight off. And I was already trying to turn low because I saw him up in the wall. Luckily for the 26, he was able to avoid it for the most part. We were not, so that's unfortunate. Just the way he bounced off. I was hoping he was going to hold it on the wall, but did not work out for us in the slightest bit there. But let's go back, see the incidents through the race. We'll see my dumbassery, what happened in the very, not in the very beginning, but our pit stop. There was quite a few wrecks, so I'm interested to see what happened, because a lot of them were behind us. 20 car got loose off of turn 2. This is lap 2. Thought he was going to hook somebody down low, but he didn't. I don't know when the first caution was. I think it was about lap 5. I think this actually might have been it. Lap 5. Nope, this was out in front of us. Three car trying to go by, and that was actually the first caution. The 8 car, who ended up coming back getting 13th, looks like he got dumped by, as a 25, just got bumped into. That's what I was trying to avoid a lot when I was right behind somebody. That's why I checked up early and did not do that. These guys are 3 wide off of the restart, it looks like. 25 and the 21, that was close. 21 backed out of it very early. Somebody up there backing out really early on their pit, or not pit, their entrance, I mean. Like, this car was backing out really early. I thought he was going to get ran over, but the 25 dive bombs and then kind of slides up a little bit right in front of the 16. Not the smartest thing. If you're going to dive bomb, at least hold it down here, because the 16's trying to run the second line. If you try to slide him, that stuff's going to happen. And that was a massive wreck. Jeez, good save by a lot of guys. 14 came in really late out of nowhere, but good recovery by a lot of the guys to save the car. But a lot of the guys ended up with a very destroyed one after that, and that was only lap 10. And the 17 dumps the 20 under caution. That blew his engine probably. Yep, that's probably that's definitely protestable, because the 17, that was just dumb. What car number is this? This is car number 24. Barely tapped the wall. Oh, decided to try to come down and block the lane last second. Great save by both of them. Is the 16 gonna save it? It looks like he did. But yeah, 24 tried to block last second. That didn't quite work. Oh, 21 got the wall. 19 did a good job avoiding him. 19 getting loose. Gonna walk it up to the wall. Got into the wall pretty hard. Didn't pull it too hard off, though, to get not go in front of the 17 there. 22 overdrove turn 3 very hard. Destroyed the wall. 26 barely missed him. And then he's coming down the track. 23 barely missed him as well. 24 car once again. I wonder why he doesn't have a paint scheme. Oh, somebody losing it down the backstretch. Great save by them up there. 24 got the wall, though. 18 in the wall by himself. That was right behind us. I can see our white car right up there in front of the white and red car. Oh, I think that's when I tapped the wall, or got very close to it. I was very close to that. And this is my idiocracy. I was getting on the brakes a little too hard, you can see down here. It was creeping up on us very quick, so I locked up the brakes, unfortunately. Just got too hard on them, and locked up the right front, destroyed the wall. I thought for sure I was gonna have engine damage while we were slow, but no, we just had a lot of left front damage, and that was putting so much aero disadvantage on us, and we were really slow down the front stretch because of that, or both straightaways really. So that makes sense why we were slow there. Really destroyed the left front, but that was 1 minute and 10 seconds to fix, which is crazy. We'll see some of these other wrecks. 27 kind of all sideways there. 24 car gonna get that white line. Is he gonna do the same thing as me? Oh, he's flying into pit road. He's gonna lock him up for sure. Oh, he locked him up. I think for sure he was speeding. There's no shot you weren't speeding. Where's the line? Because there's no shot he wasn't speeding here. He has to get down to 60. He's at 80 at the line and still sliding through it at 70. There's no chance you did not have a black flag there. He ended up 12 laps down, so yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I think he was kind of done after that one. That's rough. That's what I was trying to avoid, is speeding there, but that line comes up very quick. I thought it was more at the wall. That's why you need to practice your pit stops. Know where the line's at, because that was on me for sure. I'm messing that up big time. 19 in the 3. This was really late. This was in front of us in 3 and 4, where we ended up getting the caution. Honestly, I want to see, because we were right here. We got all our damage fixed at this point, and it was significantly better. Okay, so that really did fix a ton of our damage, which was nice to see. But yeah, this was just a wreck in front of us that we saw. Everybody went low, and then the 3 car just yanked it. Oh no, he got tagged by the 19 again, and a massive crash back here. Jeez. But if the 19 just would have let off at any point and not have gotten into the 3, they both would have driven away, and it would have stayed green, honestly. But they both get hit by, well, the 19 gets into the 3, and then he goes flipping. That's it for the 19's day, it looks like. And then, oh, 3 car got bumped right into the wall. Hard day for the 23 there. Nothing he could do about that. 27 in another wreck. I think that was the 21 in another wreck as well. 24 was there also. Then this was on the back stretch. Oh, yeah, he got clipped there by the 12. The 9 car just got barely clipped. It's just like the ARC car. You cannot bump draft in these things. He just barely swiped across his nose, got him sideways, and there was no saving it at that point. He might have saved it if the 12 car wasn't there, but just absolutely destroyed the inside wall. Both of them did. Not a ton of damage to the rear end. 12 car is coming back up on track, though. Oh my god. Oh, and then got clipped there. Yeah, that was unfortunate. I don't know what that. Why was he so low? Like, you see the car coming. Like, the 20 car. You see him coming. Like, let's just look on his point of view. You see the car sliding up. I guess he thought he was going to go low, but they reacted literally the last second. Like, where you were going to run straight into him and then decide to react when you're this far away. So, yeah, no shot you were going to miss him. And the 21 was sketchy there. Oh, God, I need to see this point of view, because he saw the smoke, got out of line, never lifted. Just don't lift. Never. Not one bit. The 9 car could have came straight back up into him, but don't lift until you get after the wreck. Yeah, that was smart. That's such a mess. That's some ARCA brakes if I've ever seen it. But absolutely massive on the backstretch there. These two got together. Somehow the 18 didn't go around, or the other car. I think that might have been the number 1 car. I don't know how he did not go around either. And this is where the 6 car, 13 on this car, got loose, nailed the wall, went right up and over us. Nowhere for us to go there, unfortunately. He got a black flag for the pit entry, probably. Oh my god! What happened back here? What was happening in the back with these two? Oh, 19 got the wall as well. Oh, he got loose and then got tapped by the 12 into the wall, just couldn't save it, and then got nailed. Holy crap. That is hilarious. If you are the 6 car, you're just having a nice calm spin. Not really nice calm, but you're just having a spin. You're like, all right, I'm just going to lock it down, get it going, and all of a sudden, boom. Hang on, I need to see from his cockpit to see if he could see a thing going on. If he had triples, you barely see this coming at all. Oh my goodness. Whole hood comes up. He's stuck in pit road now. His car is definitely done for. That was massive. Holy crap. 19, the 27, the 21, and another wreck. And then the 2 car gets the win on the day. So absolutely huge stuff happened there. That was crazy. We come home 12th somehow. I will take it after what we did on pit road. I definitely should not have done that. We should have finished for the top 10 day probably if I wouldn't have done that. But that's why you got to practice your pit lane entries. But that's all on me. I messed that all up. And then luckily we were able to salvage the day up to a top 12. So let's go see what we end up getting out of the results here. All right, results are in. Strength of field wasn't too high, only about 2,700. We lost a decent bit of safety. That's all right. We had a ton, and we only lost 1 iRating. I will take that after that day. We should have lost a lot more with our damage probably, and but also if I didn't mess up pit road, we should have probably gained some. So half and half, we about evened it out. I'll take it and move on with that. Hopefully we can have some better races in the future. We had a pretty good run. I feel like we were right in front of the 15 most of the day. And we were right behind the 26. We would have finished literally 9th there at the line, I think. And if all that didn't happen, unfortunately, to us, because we got slowed down so much when the 6 car came back across and we went right over our car. So unfortunate events. We would have finished top 10, which would have been awesome. That would have been a great way to salvage the day, but didn't happen. Sometimes it does, but oh well. We'll go on to next week and improve from that. I need to do some pit road entry practice at tracks, but most tracks you're coming off of banking and stuff. This one's just straight line, and if you lock up the brakes at all, you're screwed. So unfortunate for us. I just messed it up. So appreciate you guys for watching as always anyways. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the race nonetheless, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.